What's up, you jabronis? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys know, my Twitter account is suspended right now, and I tried to make another account, but it got suspended right away. So, I mean, it is what it is. I have appealed it, so we'll see what they say. But until then, I'll be focusing more on the Instagram posts and my YouTube channel. So, I'll be doing more videos on YouTube, my training videos, lifting videos, cooking, what I do for mobility, full warm-up routine, KBO, and whatever the fuck else. So, stay tuned. Today, we're going to go over my throwing progress since COVID started. And yeah, so I started throwing on March 29th. That was my first velo day. And then as you can see, I was sitting like 84 and I barely touched 85. So here's me doing that. Let's go. Alright, so after that session, I took 2 days off. I was back for my second velo day on April 1st. I was sitting 85, 86, which is great because I PR'd at 85 literally 3 days ago. And I kind of expected that because, you know, when you first start throwing or when you first get going on your training, obviously you're gonna go up a little bit higher. Then you're gonna hit the plateau at some point and fucking everything's gonna suck. Basically, you just have to fight it until you can you get past that level, basically. Also, you can tell I bring a whole lot of intensity when I'm throwing. It's really, everyone's different, but for me, shit works.
85.
Right, so after that, the weather finally got a little better for me to go outside and throw. It was still a little bit chilly, but I mean, it was sunny enough for me to go out and then throw. So April 5th was my third velo day, and I finally hit 87. Pretty stoked about that. So big day for me, and I throw a bunch of them too. So I was pretty happy with that. There's a difference between just maxing out and hitting it multiple times. Yeah. Shit. Gotta do it, man. Woo. You fucking won't. Oh, you got it. Come on. Fuck.
87 miles.
So back at throwing on April 9th, my fourth velo day. Again, it was pretty nice out, so I was able to go outside and throw. For me, I'm a big fan of getting on the mound instead of throwing flat ground or any indoor mound. Just throwing on a mound outside is, most of you will agree to. Most of you will throw harder on a regular mound as well, with spikes on, so you can use the ground better and getting on a slope. Anyways, here's me hitting my first 88. Yes! Let's go!
88 miles per hour.
And yeah, so after a few days off, back for my fifth velo day on April 13th. A huge day of throwing for me. I hit my first 90 here a few times actually. It felt incredible. It fucking felt incredible to see the first 9 pop up, and yeah, it was incredible. As you can see, I was sitting 88 and I knew I had it in me. I just had to bring it out.
90 miles per hour.
Woo!
90 miles per hour.
And again, a few days off. And just so you guys know, because I take about 4 to 5 days in between velo days, I usually mix in either like a plyo day, like a light plyo day, or like a recovery day in between. Which again, I'll make a separate video about those later. We're just kind of focused on the velo days here. Back for my 6th velo day on April 17th. As you can tell, it's a little bit colder. It rained for like 3 days in a row before that, so the mound was in a horseshit shape, super muddy and shit like that. I was pretty surprised to hit even 89, but whether it was nice or not, I still had to get my work in, so it is what it is. Alright, my 7th velo day on April 22nd. Unfortunately, it's been raining for like a week straight or some shit like that, so I couldn't get outside. So I had to get whatever I could get in. Obviously, this facility sucks. That's why I call it the prison. But, I mean, it is what it is. I actually had a pretty good time. I threw right-handed, left-handed. I hit right-handed and hit left-handed. So, fucking four-way player here. So, yeah, just doing me. Back for my 8th velo day on April 26th. This is about where I hit the plateau. I'm basically throwing 87 to 89 from here on for a while, which again kind of sucks, but it is what it is. You're not always gonna go up. If it was that easy, fucking everyone will throw 95, right? So the only thing you can control is basically the energy you're bringing each session. And here, I mean, I was drinking my pre-workout, drinking Bang Energy, smelling salts, red hot, and I just did everything I could. I just didn't have it in me. And some days are gonna be like that. So whenever you go through those, don't be discouraged. Here, back for my 9th velo day on April 30th. As you can see, the mound is not in the greatest shape, so I kind of moved to the side of it so that I'm not in a puddle. And again, whatever the situation you're given in, you just have to deal with it, right? So I was trying to make the most of the situation I'm in. I'm definitely slipping a little bit as my landing foot hits the mound. Anyways, I was 84, 85, and that's basically all you need to know about this velo day. But I was trying to make the most of it, and it got cut short due to rain, so fuck the Northwest, I guess. Alright, my 10th velo day on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, but instead I'm chugging a bottle of soju on an extremely wet mound, so good times, I guess, good times. I believe this is about when the KBO started, which is why I'm drinking a bottle of soju. And yeah, I mean, fuck, I got pretty drunk, throwing 88, 89, I mean, I was pretty happy with that. Fuck. So anyways, here's Drunk Sim, throwing gas.
Yeah, let's go.
89 miles per hour.
Ah!
89.
Ah! Ah!
89 miles per.
Alright, May 10th, my 11th velo day. Much nicer weather. The mound looks actually pretty good, but unfortunately I felt like shit the entire day. And just a heads up, and the whole time I'm doing this, I've been lifting heavy and all that, and I think overall just tired. I was hitting 88 the entire bullpen, and I got up to 89 once, which I wasn't happy with. But the difference between myself and most of the jabronis out there is that I don't really get discouraged. I get pissed off and I want to do better next time, but whenever I have days like this, I don't freak out crying for help because I know how the process works and I trust what I do. So if you're one of them kids that's freaking out about everything, just chill the fuck out and trust the process. May 16th, my 12th velo day. It was raining, so I had a quick session in, throwing indoors, and I kept it at 84, just getting my work in. May 22nd, my 13th velo day. When I showed up to the field, I saw some jabroni throwing by himself. So I asked him if he wants to be on the radar gun, and he's like, absolutely. So I got him on the mound. He was throwing like 78, 79. So I introduced him to the velo slap, and I got him all fired up. So he ended up hitting his PR at 81. So yeah, that was tight.
Let's go! 81! Let's go! Let's fucking
81
go,
miles
baby!
per hour.
Then after I started throwing, warming up felt great. I don't know why, it just felt great. And all of a sudden when I tried to get going, I just couldn't get it going. I just have no idea why. So I got up to 87, sat there, and yeah, that's about it. Shit happens in baseball. Sometimes baseball doesn't make any sense. Alright, on my 14th velo day, on May 26th. Clear sky, nice out. It did rain a few days prior to it, so the mountain was still kind of wet, but again, not in a terrible shape. And I felt good. I finally get to hit 90 again. Haven't hit it since April 13th, which was my 5th velo day. So it's been a while, and it felt good to do it again. Also gave me a lot of confidence.
Fuck me.
89 miles per hour.
Shit.
90 miles per hour.
So this is my most recent velo day, my 15th velo day on June 1st. Finally hit my PR of 91 miles per hour, and it fucking felt amazing. And I'll continue throwing, so stay tuned. Peace out, you jabronis.
90 miles per hour.
91, come on. Yeah, let's go.
91 miles per hour.
92, come on.
91 miles per hour.